Mending Wall double quotes. By Robert Frost. Line by line explanation. Part 5. Line number
just
18
another
to
kind
24.
of outdoor game. One on a side.
It comes to little more. There where it is we do not need the wall. He is all pine and I am apple orchard. My apple trees will never get across and eat the cones under his pines, I tell him. He only says, good fences make good neighbors. The lines quoted in the prompt are a part of Frost's poem Mending Wall. The poem describes the act of two neighbors rebuilding a wall between their properties. The speaker of the poem is questioning the purpose of the wall, as he sees no reason for it to exist, since there are no animals to be contained or kept out. The speaker notes that he has an apple orchard while his neighbor has pine trees. The speaker acknowledges that their two types of trees would not interfere with each other, so the wall seems unnecessary. However, the neighbor repeats the phrase, good fences make good neighbors. This line can be interpreted in a variety of ways. On the one hand, it could be read as a simple statement that walls and boundaries can help prevent conflicts and maintain a good relationship between neighbors. On the other hand, it could be seen as a commentary on human nature, suggesting that people need boundaries to maintain a sense of order and peace between them. Throughout the poem, Frost uses the act of wall building as a metaphor for the human impulse to create boundaries and divisions between people even when there is no logical reason to do so. The speaker questions the necessity of the wall and suggests that the desire to build a wall between himself and his neighbor is rooted in fear and mistrust. Frost suggests that the act of wall building is a deeply ingrained human behavior that arises from a fear of the unknown and a desire to protect oneself from the perceived threats of others. The poem can be interpreted as a critique of the human impulse to create boundaries and divisions between people. Frost suggests that these divisions often arise from fear and mistrust, and that they can create unnecessary conflicts and divisions between people. Ultimately, the poem suggests that the desire for boundaries and walls between people is rooted in a deep-seated human impulse that may not always serve our best interests.